All for coming. It's a fantastic turnout. First of all, I'd just like to give you the apologies of the founder of Photosensitive, Andrew Stawicki, who's the brains behind all of this. I'm just the guy who just does what he tells me. But, so he's the brains behind this. He's sick, unfortunately. He would have been here today and would have been speaking to you. So I quickly wrote down a few things so that I could take his place and talk to you today. I'd first of all like to thank the Canadian Cancer Society for their help in making this happen, finding us a wonderful location, and of course to Dalhousie for giving us this space for these 3 weeks. And the biggest thanks I have to send out to all of you that are in the exhibition, the photographers and the subjects. Without you, there'd be nothing to look at. So thank you all very much. Now, Photosensitive has been going for almost 20 years now, and we've done many projects. We've covered AIDS, homelessness, environmental issues, to name but a few. And a couple of years ago, Andrew Stawicki was talking with his family about what next project to look at. And his children said, "Daddy, why don't you do cancer?" And he said, "Okay, we'll see if we can do it." And he was doing a presentation at a school, and he said to the children, "How many of you have known someone who's had cancer?" Almost every single person put their hand up, and he thought, "Okay, I can do this show." And here we are today. We started out in Toronto last year with 300 photos, roughly. We've now got around 500, and the aim is to have 1,000 by the time we get to Ottawa next year. So I would also like to extend an invitation to everyone here and everyone you know to keep sending us your photos of people who've been affected by cancer. We want more photos, and we want you to help us get to that 1,000 mark. For me, this has been undoubtedly the most difficult and rewarding job I have ever done. I joined Photosensitive early last year when Cancer Connections was just beginning, and it's been a difficult job in the fact that it's very sad sometimes. Some of the stories I come across are heartbreaking, but it's also rewarding because more of the stories show incredible resilience and determination, and they're quite awe-inspiring, as I'm sure you'll see today. Now you think, okay, they've got 500 photos, surely we've seen it all now. Not even remotely. Every story we get is different in some way. Every image is different in some way. And even now, we're moving into Newfoundland and we're getting some unique images. I just want to tell you very quickly a story about a young woman who will be in the Newfoundland exhibition. Her name's Angela. She's 17 years of age. She was diagnosed earlier this year with stage 3 Hodgkin's disease. And she's a bit of a photo buff, a camera buff. And she's taken pictures of herself every day since her diagnosis. And she's been having a rough time. She's been through some really serious chemotherapy. And she takes her tripod in with her to her treatments. And she sets it on timer and she takes a picture of herself. And every single emotion you can imagine has been captured by her. She's one of my favourite photos of hers is called "There Ain't No Party Like a Gallium Scan Party," and she's literally, it's her almost hidden by this huge machine, and she's looking back, going. The sense of humour that she displays in the face of this aggressive chemotherapy is incredible, and I find extremely humbling. She, just to give you a little update on Angela, she's just finished her final round of chemo. The tumour's shrunk massively, and the doctors think she's got a great chance, which is great. Yeah. So I'd just like to finish by saying that I hope you get to see the show as much as you can. I hope you enjoy it. I think you will find it's very sad in places, but I hope, like me, you find it to be extremely inspiring, uplifting, and life-affirming. Thank you very much.